Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're underway in Caesar Superdome. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Running for the first time with a Tennessee rookie. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense in the hurry up here. They give it to him again. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Out of the pistol, Williams. Komet brings it in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Williams to throw on 3rd. Escape. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Saints grab it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. They had gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts turnover.
No, they don't. So erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We just got to take better care of it.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Looking to the air here. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
The ability to track the ball Right, ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And they cannot be happy to have spent all 3 of theirs in this opening quarter. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They're going for this. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. He's on the move. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Williams throwing on 4th. He finds Odunze running the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the unlikely conversion nets them a 1st down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He's going deep. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We get 2nd down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Williams will look to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Offense up to the line fast. They'll try and punch it in. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Working quickly here. Off the play fake, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll score! Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the 31. Caught, nice gain left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. To the air now on 1st and 10. That's caught by Chris Olave. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. So before they get the snap, we're back for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. Back now, pressure on its way. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Along the right sideline, there's space. Into the red zone. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowballed.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ask Peyton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
Turpin with a return. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. Getting right back to it after that interception. Completed to his running back. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That was Montez Sweat who took him down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
From the 30 on 2nd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
That one's caught along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's good.
Throwing it again here. Makes Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
14-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Receiver in motion, going left. They'll send him up the middle. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Has it in close. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Escapes out to the left. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Saints take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception is so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Saints are gonna have a 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hits his running back. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. The Bears decide to call their first time out. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Going ground game again here. He's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Chased out to his right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints earn the chance to tie before halftime. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That throw finds Komet. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Working from the gun, Williams. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Bears first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Motioning the tight end left. First down throw by Williams. He puts everything behind this one. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Getting out to his left. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
3rd and just 2 to go. Williams from the gun. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Saints will start with it in the fourth after an interception to end the quarter. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Buys time, rolling right. Now it's a deep shot back to the middle. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Caught, nice gain left side. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
From midfield now. Able to get it to Moreau. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 33. That's good.
First down from the red zone. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's into the hands of Moreau. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good. Saints. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
He'll throw it yet again. On the move, headed right. He just throws this one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Still sticking with the passing game. Dump off caught by his back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Throwing now from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Big play here, tie game, and here comes 4th and goal. Back to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Less than a yard needed here on 4th. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. Has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears parlay the interception into points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears tie this game at 21. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. They get there to touch him down, Brock. A big gain on that play.
I love throwing my first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He's on the move. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
Catch is made in close. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Offense up to the line fast. 2nd and 8. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
BeaRz 21.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Fourth and 3, drive on the line. Off the play fake, Williams. Buying some time right. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll run here on 1st down. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to push that envelope and get aggressive.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Working quickly here. Out of the pistol, Williams. That's low and bounces short of his man. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Throwing deep for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Working from the gun, Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. On first down, they'll run. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Avoids the defender. We've got a foot race. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Plowing up the middle. Pushing for the red zone. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And the Saints are going to have a first down. Scores 13 points in the 4th. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Reed now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Connecting on the slant. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 38. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, Williams. Dumped off to his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Bears losing by 14. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He sends this one to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, okay? He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
Now to throw. He rolls to his right. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped him. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Desperation time here on 4th. Flush down now to his left. He's running for it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. And that might do it for him, Brock. Doesn't reach the marker as they turn it over on downs here in the 4th. Football on that 47-yard line. First down. Right up the gut. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Another carry for him. Moving on into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Reed now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First down throw by Williams. Completed here to Komet. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Chicago first down. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He lofts it deep, right sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant, because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So now here's 3rd and 5. Motioning him from the slot right. From the gun on 3rd down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints put up even more points in a win. Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints continue piling on to this lead. Reed now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Chased out to his right. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
on our final snap of the game. So it's a win for the Saints. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.